From financial cybercrime to job scams, Nigerians contend with fraudsters bent on milking them on their hard-earned money. Such scams are also making inroads into the church. A YouTuber, Israel Balogun, has filed a suit against the founder of Omega Fire Ministries, Apostle Suleman Johnson, over his arrest and illegal detention in a fundamental human rights enforcement suit filed by his counsel, Inibehi Efyong. Balogun is asking the courts to order the pastor to pay him 500 million naira as damages for detention and violation of his fundamental human rights. Trouble started when Balogun was accused of criticizing Pastor Suleman over claims that he commanded angels to send and deposit miracle money into the bank account of some worshippers. I saw this some months back. There was a gathering in, somewhere outside the country, and there was another gathering somewhere in Nigeria. And when he got to a stage, the pastor actually asked people to bring out their phone and check for the alerts that angels and hosts of heaven would have credited their accounts. And people were jumping up, and some were even giving testimonies, and that angels of heaven, God seconded his angels to, wrought that miracle. I believe in miracle. And Balogun, a YouTuber, came out to criticize this, and Apostle Suleman got him arrested, and he spent some days.
You see, part of the problem we have in Nigeria is this elite problem. There's crime everywhere. You won't see the police in the streets, but you will see a lot of policemen following big men all over the place, doing traditional staple things for them. The problem is that Pastor Suleman has the right to say whatever he likes. If members of his congregation are so stupid to believe that angels in heaven, there's one man that has direct line to God, and his angels in heaven, and then he will now command them to ceremony. If some idiots can believe that, that is their problem. So Pastor Suleman has any right to take his members of the congregation for a ride. But the problem is that if anybody now sits somewhere and decides to criticize him on that, if he doesn't like that criticism, he's supposed to approach the court. But what we have in Nigeria is that big men in Nigeria use the Nigerian police to settle personal scores. There's no criminal offense in criticizing Pastor Suleman for what he has said. It's a civil case. So using the police to detain somebody because we didn't like what he said is not right. We used to do that a lot. This big manism in Nigeria where and it's so shameful, it's so sad that the Nigerian police allow themselves to be used. Any big man can call somebody up and say, I want to deal with this person. Okay,
let's quickly take this break. When we come back, we'll talk more on this miracle alert. We saw it all around the internet. Come back. Don't get it twisted. I believe in miracle, and I believe in signs and wonders, but when it gets to this level, the Balogun man was criticized Apostle Suleman. Apostle Suleman used the Nigerian police, and he was detained. And we saw our friend Inibe trying to get the bail the first night. He didn't get the bail. He took the second night. This man is coming to claim damages. I don't know this story.
You see, I think something is wrong with us in Nigeria. The way the level we are taking religious to. I saw one video about some days ago, one pastor preaching, and he wanted to do miracles, what they call miracles. He asked one person that remove this shoe, my leg, remove this shoe, that you want to travel to so place. Now saying, remove this shoe, your passport is there, the visa is there.
I saw that video.
Did you see
I saw that video. Yes, and I saw the passport.
When I saw him removing
manifested from his shoe.
I said,
I'm sure.
Please, this is moronic. What kind of God is that? One pastor, church members who probably are paying tithes, you must have the account number. Your organization or whatever, you must have the account number. All of a sudden,
if it's your church,
angels from heaven crediting people with funds. Believe me, it's pure crap. Let me tell you, the same church, the same pastor is here in Nigeria. We are here live on the program. We are not part of his, church. Let those angels, those philanthropic angels, credit a lot of each of us.
That's nothing like that. It's idiotic.
It's pure
that's
idiotic.
What poverty does. What poverty
Stupidity.
does. When you are poor, it influences your way of reasoning. And that is why, if you notice, you
believe
see
everything.
that.
Okay, let me cross over to Abuja. Let me just even ask, maybe Jide will speak on behalf of Apostle Suleman. Let me see. Jide is a Christian. Jide might decide to, enlighten us on what might cause this miracle.
The idea of using the police to harass people in this manner, the police will get self-embarrassed if he continues to listen to big people, if he continues to do the bidding of big people by arresting individuals who disagreed verbally with such big people. I mean, there are excesses. Clerics promising all kinds of things that we know are just downright falsehood. People reserve the right to criticize them. I mean, you cannot, if somebody criticizes your methods, you can't then use the police to harass such a person and detain that person without charge. It's wrong. And that's why I support the idea of this fellow going to court, so that the police can learn from this. For too long, big people in our country have been oppressing the weak, using the police. You can hardly get justice against a big man in our country. How do we then build a great country, a country that we can all be proud of, if it's the big people alone that can be sure that they will get justice at any point? So all that Pastor Suleman needed to do was explain himself and probably look at himself in the mirror and try to make changes. But to use the police to harass someone, as a way of forcing other people to not criticize you when they have reason to, is wrong. And I support the idea of taking this matter to court.
All right. Moving on now. For the Federal University, Lokoja in Kogi State, it has been a quantum leap from its humble